Hey, hi, and hello, welcome to the video. It's already time to talk about my July TBR. I want to say June, but it's July. I can't believe that, I don't know, we're already in July, which means I'm already almost 1 year into my YouTube account. Well, almost. I think I started in October or late September. So I got like a couple of months left, but it's just a thought that I just got into my head. But it's gonna be, I think, a long TBR. What I can see is 9 books, 10 books. But we'll get there. You know, I think I mostly read between 15 and 20-ish books every month. So, you know, that will be alright. And then I have also some time left to read if I want to, but these gonna be books on my TBR that already are on my TBR or upcoming releases. So there are a couple of upcoming releases that I'm very excited for. There are 3 currently on my radar, and I don't know if like it's coming more or not, but this is what I have currently. We're gonna start off with upcoming releases. The first book that I'm very excited for is Emily McIntyre's new Forsaking Midnight release. It's her second book in her new series. I forgot what the series is called, but first book is Burning Midnight, and it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling. I don't know what will be this one, but very excited for it. I don't know. Emily is such a what is it called? Audible offer for me that I'm like, give it to me. If it's a grocery list, I will be like, give it to me. Then I have Into the Fading Twilight by Catherine Cowles, which is the second book in the Starlight Grove series. The first one is Across the Vanishing Sky. I adored it. So that means there will be a couple of new releases. It's a small town, it's set in a small town, single dad. Absolutely loving it. I loved Across the Vanishing Sky. So we'll be seeing where that will go. And we have the last book is Close to You by Nissa Renzo. What's it called? It's a emotional book. What I've heard, a friend of mine, she read it recently. She's like, you're gonna be traumatized, you're gonna be crying your eyes out, but it's getting published, I think the 30th of June. So I want to read it beginning of July. I don't know. I wanted to get like the indie version, and I saw that it was going to be published soon. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait it out. So that's all I know. I don't know a lot about new releases. I don't tend to read a lot of the back of the information, like the blurb, before reading it. I don't know. I just want to be surprised. And if it's like Catherine Cowles or Emily McIntyre, I know what I can expect and I know I'm gonna like it. So there's that. So those are the 3 upcoming releases that I'm very excited for. Then we have The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna, which is our book club book for July. Or June. July. I don't know. But I'm very excited for it. Can't wait. I don't know what I expect from Kristen Hanna. I don't know a lot about the book. But I think that's the best for Kristen Hanna. Just go in with not knowing anything. And then just see where it will lead. So that's what we will do. And I can't wait to get into it. Like, I wanted to read Kristen Hanna for so long now. And now it's finally time. Like, she has been one on my radar for like, I think a year now. I'm like, maybe I won't. And now, due to the book club, we will be reading it. And that's why I like it. I'm now reading a book that I wouldn't have otherwise probably picked up. So yeah. And then the last book I have that I don't physically own is The Two Towers by J.R. Tolkien, which is the second part in the Lord of the Rings series. I'm making like a separate vlog about the Lord of the Rings series. I'm doing a reading vlog, so every single month I will be reading one of those books, and I just finished the first part, so the second part will be on my July TBR. Just have to ask my boyfriend for the second book, because he owns the books. So those are all the books that I don't currently own or have in my hands. And then we have a little stack over here. I will show you. Like, I love me a good stack. The first book we have is A We Met by Emmy Jimenez. I'm a bit scared for this book, but I was scared for Say You Remember Me Too, and I like that, so I will see where this goes. But I'm a little bit scared of the cheating trope. I don't know. She has a boyfriend, and I don't know, some things happen. He is like in therapy because he has depression, and then she meets Chris. Chris is the best friend of her boyfriend. Yeah, I will see where it goes. I will see where it goes, but I don't know. It would be like a fun book to read somewhere if we're outside, or you know, on a place like, you know, when we're grabbing a drink or grabbing a snack, something like that. I'm not going on holiday or summer holiday, so there's like no I'm gonna read it at the beach vibes, but that will be alright. Then the second book I have is The Divorce by Freida McFadden, which is her newest release. Very excited for it. I don't know a lot about it. I don't want to read the back of the book. I want to go into blind because Freida McFadden, she is becoming like a autobiography for me, and I am enjoying myself with it. Then I have one Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. I think I can read it as a standalone. I haven't read Every Summer After. I even haven't watched Every Year After, which is now on Prime, but One Golden Summer. I think this is like the perfect book. It is like hot outside and everything, so we'll be seeing it. I don't know. I heard that Carly Fortune has this very great way of writing a specific scene. You know, they're at the lake. Like, you'll get into it, like you're there. So I'm very excited for it. Also in this book, I don't know a lot about it. Like I said, I don't censor the back of my books, okay? I just see it and I'm like, add it to my card, add it to my TBR. But I think Alice has to go back to this place, Barry's Bay, because her grandmother breaks her hip and she has to help out, I guess. And then she meets Charlie. Sounds good to me. Oh, you guys gonna hate me. Okay, then I have Hit or Miss by Elle Kelp, which is a American football, oh no, college soccer team. It's not American football, it's soccer. Like this, I don't know, this is a standing edition from the Works that I found on Vinted for like a bargain. I was like, bad. And it is signed by the author. Like, so happy. I paid less on Vinted for this copy of the Works than I would have done normally here in the bookstore for the normal copy, unsigned, everything. 11 euros. 11 euros. A normal book was like 15, 16. So I was like, that's a bargain. I made money out of that, no. I want to read it very, I don't know. I haven't read like a college setting sport romance in a while. And I want to. Like, every other sport romance that I read recently were like, you know, they were out of college, you know, already in NHL doing their stuff. Like, everything there. Mile High, playing for keeps. You know, they were already outside. But, I don't know, if I like it, maybe I will reread The Deal and The Mistake this month too. It's a little bit on my radar to do, but not like I want to. I want to also read books that are already on my CPR, because I'm already rereading a series, which we're getting to now, which is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but this is the third part. I never correct this spine. Oh my god. But this is As Good as Dead. It's a check of the third part into A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and I want to read it relatively soon, because I reread A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and As Good as Dead. No. And Good Girl Bad Blood like a week ago now, a week and a half, and now I'm here holding this, being like, I want to read it now, like right now, but I'm holding myself off until July. But I'm always also vlogging this, so if you want to see those vlogs, subscribe, because they will be coming soon. Expect this maybe at the end of July, that I will post it already, or beginning of August. somewhere. And I think my Lord of the Rings reread will be late August, beginning of October or beginning of September, depending on when I will be finished with the books. Maybe if I read the Two Towers, I'm like, I want to continue the third part right now, and then I will. Because that was happening with this book. I was like, I'm gonna read one book every single month, and now I read both part 1 and part 2 in June. But I can't wait for it. This book, I forgot so much out of it. I'm just here for the vibes. I'm just here like I'm reading it for the first time ever again. Even though I stepped like the hell out of it. But same with the Lord of the Rings. I watched the movies with my boyfriend when we first started dating, and then we watched all 3 of them back to back on the same day. And I must say, I forgot a lot out of the series. I forgot a little bit, okay? So it feels like I'm reading the books for the first time with a little bit of knowledge out of the movies, but I don't know. But those are the books I want to read in July. It's a bit of a stack, I know, but we'll get there eventually. So yeah, let me know your top read for July, or your most anticipated book of the release of July, and I will catch you in the next one. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, whatever. My social will also be down below if you want to follow me on Bookstagram, BookTok, Goodreads. They will be linked down below as always. And like I said, I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.